Most people cannot see. Breaking news. The dark side has you exactly where they want you. Most people cannot see the world for what it is due to the indoctrination in schools.
This is a video by
or the
Ron
programming
Johnson. If you
on
can
television.
stand
Let's
to
address
bear
what's
this,
holding you
it's
back
worth listening to.
out there, ladies and gentlemen. For over 100 years, scientists have known that life can only come from life. This is referred to as the law of biogenesis. Now, it's also the reason why CRISPR technology and genetic engineering works, is because the DNA that is at the core of life is a programming language. We can't take chemicals in the laboratory and turn it into something that's living. That technology still is beyond us, ladies and gentlemen. But understanding that life was created, that life is designed, that the entire world and universe as we know it is part of a plan, really changes your outlook on life.
No matter what they're planning, we can change
But getting
it.
back to this dark side, this spiritual wickedness that we're up against, it operates as a hive mind. They are legion, ladies and gentlemen. And they are able to communicate with themselves and plot against you in real time. This has real world implications. As we speak, the walls are closing in around us. They are erecting their death towers. They are terraforming the planet. Whatever these creatures are, wherever they're from, whatever they're planning, it looks like bad news.
But God and the Holy Spirit's on our side.
Most
remember.
people are waking up to these individual programs like the 5G, like the geoengineering, like the vaccines.
Don't trust Trump.
They're asking the right questions, but they're not connecting the dots. And either they don't want to see what's happening, or they don't want to tell you what's going on. And this is why we're bringing this up. You can make the determination for yourselves. If you look at the television, if you look at the news, if you look at these corporate logos and the like, they're all telling you something. They're part of the dark side. They're part of this new world order, this Luciferian cult. There's no denying the evidence. They're telling you what's going on. So the real question here is, what side are you on? And what are you doing about it? For years, you've known that the television is lying to you. Somehow, right now, people are actually buying what the television is telling to them. This time, they think it's different. This time, they think the guy on the TV is on their side. It's incredible to see how far we've devolved as a society over the decades, and how in your face this invasion from another world has become. The question is, which side do you serve, ladies and gentlemen? Many people out there claim to be Christians, yet compromise on the very core issues. And this certainly isn't Sunday school. This certainly isn't, religion 101, ladies and gentlemen. But to say the least, what's going on out there is beyond imagination. There's no telling what's real and what's from another world out there. There's no telling who's been body snatched and who's still fully organic. But we know that this hive mind exists. We know that this dark matrix is out there, and that Agent Smiths appear at the wrong place at the wrong time. We've seen the glitches in the matrix, the clones on television. Everybody feels like it's a matrix out there. And ironically, this is not far from the truth. We live in a constructed reality. And states like California that are trying to ban the Bible have become the gates of hell. There's no denying what's going on out there as the walls close in, as they erect these death towers, as they divide our country. A divided house will fall, ladies and gentlemen. That's part of the plan. They're dumbing you down. They're, infecting you every which way they can, whether it be through vaccines or other means. And you should be very careful about these other means, these spiritual means. And many people don't even know they're under demonic attack. They think that perhaps they're a targeted individual. It's not the government, bitches. It's this hive mind. That's what's coming after you. But you're also under attack by shadow forces, demonic spirits that are waiting for your weakest moment. And it's all about the setup. This matrix is predicated on testing you. It's like running through a maze. That's essentially what we're all in for. We're here for life, running through the maze, trying to pass the test. And there's a system out there trying to help you fail that test. How real are these people on television? Is it Westworld? Is it clones? Is it something else? What really matters here is that these people are under demonic influence. Some sort of parasitic, body-snatching virus is out there, infecting people and assimilating them into this hive mind controlled by the devil. And what these kingdoms of darkness or these high places of wickedness are perhaps beyond our scientific understanding for the time being. But many people have seen glimpses of the dark side, of the spiritual world. And while
Seen it many times.
most of it, ladies and gentlemen, is taboo, undoubtedly, as a Christian out there, you will be attacked by these forces. And while most of them take human form, and you don't even understand that you're being attacked by the hive, it is going on. And they will infect you, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot to be said about the eugenics programs, but the best protection that is offered is right there in the Bible. That is your guidebook to understanding this constructed reality. And in Ephesians, if we can bring this up here, of course, get some sound effects, the video guy. Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand in the evil day. We're going to have to repeat that verse. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. There's really nothing more powerful in your toolkit than the Word, the sword of the Spirit. And having every aspect of that armor on you at all times is the strongest weapon that you can have in this war against evil. This is how this war must be fought. Just, going out there and complaining isn't going to be enough. We have to change the metaphysical world around us. And this requires, evangelizing, going out there and speaking to people about what's happening. Of course, every idle word will be used against you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't spend your time wasting it. Try and make a difference out there in your community, and stand up against the evil in all its forms. This isn't about, industries and lobbies and political parties. This is about fighting the forces of darkness. That is what we're up against, ladies and gentlemen. And all of these innovations that we're seeing out there are really punishment in disguise. Again, there is no denying the fact that, we're up against this beast system. There is no denying the fact that, all of these people on television are linked to this child molesting Luciferian cult known as spirit cooking and the like. Salem Witch Museum out there. Look, pentagrams everywhere. There's no denying what's going on. The question is, are you talking about this? Or are you making videos on cute puppies and the like? Now, there's
Yeah, that's
something to
gotta
be said
stop,
about
right?
all the cuteness in this world. Everything in this world is here with purpose. And it tells us
Not really. I mean,
at least something about how it all began. In any case, we'll have to leave it there for this broadcast. Be sure to check us out at stfnreport.com. Don't be a mark out there. Get smart, get a meter for these death hours. You may not, want an EMF 390, but you should definitely check out and get a meter that works for you. We offer quite a bit of information on the best meter that we've found on our website, stfnreport.com. Until the next time, ladies and gentlemen,
well,
if
I
you're
want to see
listening
the
to
billionaires at Davos,
you are the
Bilderberg,
resistance.
Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, all the people that experiment on humans have serious problems. So that's what I'm wishing.